Welcome to the Sun and Moon Tarot. Today we will find what is good and what is hidden. Hope you're well and staying blessed. I hope you enjoy the content wherever you are. Today we are doing a pick a card reading. We have the traditional 4 groups, and I will be using the crystal deck, the stone deck, for your top choice cards, the Rider-Waite deck for your bottom cards. Please check out my other reads if you're interested. If you're interested in a personal read or a booking with me or my Patreon, that information is in the description box below. This is a non-zodiac read, so what I typically tell people is to, if you don't already feel pulled to a group or multiple groups, to pause the video and meditate. Choose a group based on what pulls you forward after that meditation. These are timeless. You can watch them again and choose a different group later on if you wish. Today we have for 4 groups some really beautiful crystals. This is Scolecite. This is Celestite. Excuse me. Sorry, I keep messing this up. It's with a C, it's not like an S, but it looks like it's spelled Celestite. Feel free to correct me in the comments if I'm incorrect. And then this is Labradorite, and this is Citrine. All beautiful crystals, all wonderful groups. If you're interested in multiple, again, that's okay. If you're interested in watching the whole read, that's okay. Yeah, I feel like that's a lot of information, so we will get into our reads today. Okay. Group 1 will be this Scolecite. Oh, excuse me. The Dive into Your Dreams group. Scolecite is a super vibey, icy white stone that forms in needle-like bursts. Who needs it? Up all night worrying about the coming singularity types. Brave explorers of beautiful dreamscapes. When to use it? When it's time to take your sleep hygiene to the next level, i.e. put down the phone, pick up a book, a paper, sip on, pick up a book, a paper one, sip on chamomile tea, slather on the lavender oil, and wait for some rapid eye movement and those dreamy messages marked important by your subconscious. Dive into your dreams with this really beautiful crystal, Scolecite. You are group 1. Two sets of Rider-Waite. The first row will be your recent past to current energy. The second row will be your future. Again, both Rider-Waite. Different decks. That way I can pull for the full 4 groups at once, of course. Alright, group 1. Scolecite. Let's get into it for your group. King of Cups, any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The energy of water is the energy of emotion in the tarot. The Fool being a spirit card, beautiful energy. And the 10 of Wands, or Rods, being the energy of fire. that of passion in the tarot, that being a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. Remember, keep this kind of in mind, like an overall energy for these reads. So dive into your dreams is kind of your advice, and the first card you pulled was the King of Cups, which I find very interesting. The King of Emotion, the King of emotional control, balancing between your heart and your head. Okay? So diving into your dreams is something that he is very much connected with. The Fool is the first, or number 0, spirit card. He represents innocence, new beginnings, wonder, and sometimes foolishness. It's interesting that, again, we're talking about diving into your dreams, finding a way to connect with yourself in a relaxed manner, right? That you can pull messages forward with, is basically the advice from this Scolecite card. Finally, with that Pentacle card, that Ten of Wands card, this represents accomplishment, responsibility, and burden. This is really you going within, and it might seem foolish, but you're recognizing both accomplishments and responsibility you've taken on due to growth, burdens you've overcome, and how to continue to do so. How to continue to be the Fool on this journey so that you can create for yourself, it would seem, in your current energy to recent past. Let's get into your future. You've got the Two of Cups. We already went over water here. We have the Sun card, beautiful. Of course, one of my favorite cards of the deck. Hardy Har Har, Sun and Moon Tarot. This is a beautiful spirit card for your future, especially with the Two of Cups there. And then this is very interesting that your read played out this way, because you have water, spirit, fire with the King of Wands here. And then also you have two kings. You might be a man, you might just identify with the divine masculine, right? Beautiful energy. So with that Two of Cups, you have unity, partnership, and connection. Again, this is your future. Beautiful card. No matter how this plays out for you, this is a representation of a new relationship. One that's probably positive in your emotional and passionate realms. The Sun card is joy, success, celebration, and pleasure. It really is, especially coupled with the Fool here, it's you recognizing how to dive into your dreams and to manifest with that. How, as you recognize your accomplishments, the things you've learned, you're kind of almost like pumping yourself up to move forward and to do better for yourself and to have more success, more joy with the Sun card. Finally, the King of Cups. This strengthens that energy because he is big picture energy. He is a leader. He is overcoming challenges. Whatever burdens that are presented to you on your path, as you take to this dreamscape and take the advice and follow the path of the Fool, you're recognizing how to overcome any burdens, ultimately, is the message in both rows. But in your future, there's a note of, in some sort of a new relationship, you'll find extreme joy and success, and you'll be the leader that you want to be. It probably means for you that you'll be able to be both the King of Cups and the King of Wands, if that's what you wish. So, Group 1, my Scolecite group, I appreciate your time. I love you all so much, my beautiful people, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Group 2, you will be this beautiful blue crystal. I love it. It's like a blue hued amethyst, but it's Celestite. So this group, for you group 2, Celestite, you're tuned into your serenity. Blue-gray Celestite is a delicate sulfate mineral with airy, buoyant, blue cotton candy vibes. It gets its name from the Latin word for heaven, and if you close your eyes and ask nicely, maybe it will take you there. Who needs it? Anyone brazenly ignoring the consistent inner voice that actually has some good ideas for how you might better handle this whole life thing. When to use it? When it's time to stop and really listen. With Celestite as a guide, you might be surprised what you hear. Tune into your serenity with this card. And this group, 2, you just had 11:11 on the clock, so this might be an interesting read. We'll get into it today. Celestite, dive into your serenity. We'll see if this has to do with a relationship or not. Again, these first 2 rows, you only have 2 rows in these reads. They're both Rider-Waite. The first row will represent your current energy to recent past, and the second row will represent your future. I don't know why I feel called to just kind of re-show this. Tune into your serenity, right? Do not ignore your inner voice, is what this group seems to probably be focused on. You've got the Queen of Wands, beautiful, Queen of Fire. She's the Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. She has the energy of passion in the tarot. The Two of Swords. Any Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. The energy of air is the energy of intellect in the tarot. And the Magician spirit card appearing for your read. So let's discuss this, right? The Queen of Wands is courage, determination, passion, and joy. She seconds the Sun card, right? She is passion. She's having true courage and determination. With this Two of Swords, it's interesting, being blindfolded to some sort of a decision. This Two of Swords is difficult choices, indecision, and stalemate. It really typically represents having to make a decision without having all the information that you would like. The Magician is willpower, creation, mastery, and adaptation. When you tune into your serenity, when you connect with that heaven, when you allow your higher self to speak to you, that 11:11 connection, right? You're able to make decisions that you're blinded to, because the Magician is he's not quite the Emperor or the Empress, but he does have the ability to work with all elements, right? He is the alchemist. He doesn't wish to have power, he wishes to create. So with that being coupled with the Queen of Wands in your current energy to recent past, you're recognizing how to be successful, how to be courageous and have joy regardless of what's going on in your life, to make cutthroat decisions even when you're blinded to certain things, because you trust your ability to manifest, your ability to, at the end of the day, meditate, to know yourself, to do the self-care, to be disciplined enough to move forward and to trust your decisions. Beautiful. So let's look at your future. Alright, you've got the Two of Swords again appearing. So both decks, you managed to pull the Two of Swords, 22 in air. I find that very interesting. Please look into it if you're interested in numerology. Some sort of major blinded decision that you simply need to check in with your higher self about, and to really trust your intuition on in your future, because you will be guided in a way that you will be able to manifest what you wish. So it's interesting here that you have only air and fire and spirit. You might have a lot of air and fire in your chart. If this is resonating for you, they flipped in terms of where the elements are placed, but spirit stays the same. So I find that interesting. We already went over the 12 swords, but if you need it, difficult choices, indecision, and stalemate. The Ace of Wands is a very powerful card. Creation, willpower, inspiration, desire. The Wheel of Fortune. This card does represent fate, karma, destiny, fortune, and cycles. The more that you're able to go within, to trust your gut, and to make these sound decisions, the more that you'll be able to create in your life. The more that you'll be able to meditate and trust your higher self, right? The more that these continued growth cycles of joy and success will come your way. Beautiful group 2. Love your reading. Very self-explanatory. Please look up numerology if you're interested. What an interesting read. But sincerely, trust your gut. Learn to become still when you need to make sound decisions, right? And have that courage to do so. It's in your read that you will. I love you all, beautiful people. I hope you enjoyed the content. I'll see you next time. Group 3. Labradorite. That's okay. Here we go. See the card a little bit better. So this one is about protecting your magic. Beautiful crystal, if you've ever seen it in real life. It really does look like that, with the beautiful kind of almost same colors as my tablecloth, but the yellow is more pronounced, and the blue hues, the indigo hues, those changing purples and blues are kind of hidden within. It's really quite beautiful. So let's read this card. Protect your magic, group 3. Labradorite, I believe is how you say it. Hopefully. Speak with confidence, right? Labradorite is a feldspar mineral first discovered in Canada's frozen north. The stone seems to hold the light of the aurora borealis just beneath its surface. This slightly psychedelic, iridescent dance is known quite appropriately as labradorescence. That's cool. I didn't know that. So who needs it? Adventures, exploring far-off lands, places, alchemical, spiritual, artistic, and dreamy, or any Pisces. When to use it? When you've lost your faith in magic. The world is a weird, wonderful, whimsical, watery rock hurtling through space, and you are on it, and that makes you special. Gaze into Labradorite and delight in that, right? Delight in the wonder of what you are in this time and space. Beautiful card. Let's see what you need to protect your magic over, my group 3. Sorry, water break. Okay. Thank you for your patience. 2 rows of Rider-Waite. The first row will represent your recent past energy. The second row will represent your future. Group 3, I hope you enjoy the content. Let's see how you need to protect your magic, okay? Your current energy. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune came out for you as well. The Six of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune is a spirit card. Major Arcana. The Six of Pentacles is Earth, any Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is the energy of money in the tarot. The Four of Swords is Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, energy of intellect or thought in the tarot. The Wheel of Fortune. This is Spirit saying fate. Fate is here. Some sort of karmic cycle is here. Or destiny, fortune. Cycles in general, right? Has to do with generosity with this Six of Coin, right? Charity, generosity, sharing. It's interesting because with the Four of Swords, it also is kind of giving you a slight warning to make sure that you go within, that you rest and you restore yourself and you contemplate about situations so that you're not overgiving in a manner that does not benefit the highest good. If someone's taking in a way that is like disadvantage to you, then that's not beneficial. If you don't have a filled cup from the activity, then it's probably not good for you, right? And it would seem like this is kind of like in your current energy to your recent past, this is simply recognizing that, you realizing that you can work with this energy to be generous, and that you just have to rest, and cycles will bring forward to you kind of what you wish to manifest, with as long as you protect your magic through restoration, right? Restoring yourself. So let's look into your future. Group 3, you have the Knight of Pentacles, court card for Earth. We already went over Earth. You've got the Emperor. Any Aries could be of significance. Spirit card, of course, Major Arcana. And finally, you have the Empress. Very interesting here. This future row, you have, of course, the Emperor and the Empress appearing literally next to each other. I always explain these two as such. The Emperor is the king of all kings. He is the divine masculine. The Empress is the queen of all queens. She's the divine feminine. What does that mean in a world like this, right? It's not about gender. It's literally about how you manifest in the world, how you most identify with, how you work with energy, right? We all kind of have the yin and the yang energy, and it's all split separately. Especially if you're very interested in astrology, you'll understand that. But with these two, they have the ability to work with all elements, meaning that they are the king and queen of all elements, being earth, fire, water, and air. They can manifest with both thought, passion, money, and emotion. They can truly work with the elements that are around them. They're a beautiful couple to appear in the same reading. It's very interesting. The sub warning for you is that protect your magic, right? Maybe you need to go within and to have faith in that you being generous will and restore, and also not over generous, right? Having the ability to rest and restore yourself in your future. This is gifted to you because of that learned lesson. The Knight of Pentacles is the court of Earth, right? He's efficiency, hard work, and responsibility. Due to either a bonus, a money gift, a general up in your wealth, you're able to move forward in some sort of really beautiful relationship. Like, I would say this is a romantic relationship if that's what you're looking for, or at the very least, it's some sort of a power couple. That's what I mean. So the Emperor is structure, ambition, authority, and rationality. The Empress is beauty, fertility, nurturing, luxury, and creativity. They're unstoppable together. You doing the work to understand how karma works and how to be generous and giving and to be able to share, but also to rest, to do both, right? To be good for yourself and others, to fill your own cup and others. It's bringing this in for you, this ability to manifest with a lifelong partner, ultimately, to be efficient and thoroughly pleased with the life that you're able to provide for yourself. You just have to protect your magic and really learn that lesson. Okay, my beautiful group 3, I appreciate your time. Beautiful reading for you. I hope you enjoy this future that holds for you. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Group 4, my Citrine group. I hope you enjoy this crystal. It is one of my favorites. It's a very joyous crystal to work with. If you do work with crystals, manifest your masterpiece is what this card is all about for group 4. Excuse me. A must-have for wannabe makers of art. How noble and money. How, I don't know how to say that. Gosh. Anyway, citrine is a pale gold to smoky brown quartz. Those candy yellow, citrines you find at shops are actually heat-treated amethysts, which is another beast altogether. Who needs it? Anyone with a big idea or a big dream, probably you, if you chose this group. When to use it? When it's time to really get on your grind and start creating the tomorrow of your dreams today. Manifest your masterpiece. My dear Citrine group, love it so much. Hope you enjoy the content. You got 2 rows today. Both Rider-Waite. The first row will represent your current energy to recent past. The second row will represent your future. Let's get into it, my Citrine group. Let's see what masterpiece you have in the manifestation realm. Okay, so your first row, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. A lot of Earth in this pick a card reading for all the groups. So Earth is Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. That is energy of money in the tarot with the Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful card to have when it comes to manifesting, right? The 5 of Cups being any water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That is the energy of emotion in the tarot. Finally, you have a spirit card. The Lovers. That could be any Gemini. Wow. So it could be money and love, or it could just be, it seems like it's money and love. So the Ace of Coin is a representation of opportunity, prosperity, and new venture. It's usually, it appears when you've been putting the work in, when you're attempting already to manifest your masterpiece by focusing on every detail that you can, really. Interesting, the Geminian card is here, right? So that Ace of Coin, that new opportunity, followed by the 5 of Cups, emotional card, being loss, grief, disappointment, and mourning. This card represents you feeling whatever kind of pain, this loss, this grief, this disappointment. It's distracting you from the 2 filled cups behind you. You are recognizing and feeling the pain of the spilled milk, right? The Lovers is a representation of a true twin relationship. The Lovers is a spirit card which represents choices, union, love, relationships. It is the Two of Cups, but spirit speaking with that 6 there. The Lovers is really a representation of you coming into either major choices where you're manifesting major money moves after a small loss, or a relationship and money moves is what it would seem. That's going to vary for everyone. But with this crystal card, your guidance would really be to focus on overcoming the grief and moving forward towards the new choices, towards the new opportunities, because they will really benefit you. In your future, you have the Fool. Oh, it seems like you might be following my advice. Oh, the Judgment card. You have 3 spirit cards already on this table. Very interesting. Or I find it interesting. And then the 5. You can't make that up. The 5 Pentacles. We already went over Earth, but you have 55 appearing. Major change and growth here with this choice that has been apparently prominent for you in your recent past to current energy. Wow. Okay, so the Fool. Innocence, new beginning, wonder, and foolishness. With whatever choice you make when you're moving forward, in your future, you're going to be very just innocent about it, foolish, filled with wonder about this new opportunity, right? Double this. This is a new opportunity, and so is this. It's very interesting that they are in the same row and that there's major change here for you, all in this read, my Citrine group. It looks like you can manifest whatever you're really looking for. The Judgment is reflection, reckoning, and awakening. The 5 of Coin is need, poverty, insecurity, low resources. So I think that you're really recognizing how to manifest emotional and physical wealth. You're learning through choices and new opportunities how to go within, how to manifest what you wish, how to be foolish about it, and to awaken to your needs. There's a lot of change here, and in your future, you're walking away from loss. You're walking away from that kind of low resource energy, group 4, my Citrine group. I hope you enjoyed the content. You have a very straightforward read. You following this new opportunity leads to choices and most likely new unions. You're kind of foolish about it, but it will continue to be kind of an awakening about how to manifest what you wish, to avoid kind of low resources, but also to avoid grief and loss in general. I love you all dearly, my beautiful people. I hope you enjoyed the content. I'll see you next time. Bye.